So guys, this is the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro in black, in black. So you can check out the lights, very nice LED light strip all across the car. So makes the car a bit more different than other conventional SUVs. So if you like to see the review of the interior of this car, go to the other video of Tiggo 7 Pro walk around. So front in black, and this part has got a blue highlights on the front bumper. So alright guys, we are in the Tiggo 7 Pro and we are taking this car for a drive, and I will tell you the comparison between this car and the Jaecoo J7 after I finish driving this car. So thank you to Chery Kepong for loaning us this car for a short while for a test drive. So first off, the first major difference of this car and the Jaecoo J7 is the very big screen up here. So I think this is about 12.5 inch meter cluster. So you get the advantage versus the Jaecoo J7. Jaecoo J7 is pretty small, and at the same time you get very big icons here. So that's cool. That's very, very cool. This car shares the same engine, same chassis as the Jaecoo J7, but the driving dynamics is pretty different. So let me see if it's double glazed. Yes, the Tiggo 7 is also double glazed. Hey, look, check out the Range Rover. The number plate is Vera. Can you see? Vera. So we can horn and ask her, hello Vera. Either there, his girlfriend is Vera. Very nice screen, very HD, much bigger than the Jaecoo's 10.25 inch screen. There's a sound. There's a sound in the back. Never mind. We'll take this car for a spin. Okay, let's hope Vera will give us. Yes, thank you very much, Vera. So what I like this car versus the Jaecoo is the big screen for the meter cluster, yeah. And then let me see the drive mode. Oh, I was in normal mode already.
Economic mode entered.
Okay, eco mode. I like the screen. It's super HD, boy. Super HD. Okay, let's check out this aircon versus the Jaecoo. Speed number 2, aircon is a bit mild. So of all brands, all China brands here so far that we have, the Jaecoo weakest, this is second, and then Jaecoo is the strongest aircon. At speed, fan speed number 2, we get much better air with the Jaecoo J7. Yeah, and brakes fairly similar to the Jaecoo. I would say the Jaecoo's brake will be a bit more responsive, a bit more grippy, and yeah. So I have to put it up to number 4 lah. Number 3. Number 3 still weak. Oh, but okay, let me do it again. This car has an ionizer, yeah? Ionizer. Those of you with the kids allergy and all those, this car has an ionizer. That's a plus point. Suspension wise, Jaecoo wins. Jaecoo wins. No lah. I think I need the aircon to be at number 4 because it's very hot. Or you can also adjust the aircon here, yeah. So with all Chery, they have the manual buttons here as well, so that's better rather than you having to go to the screen all the time, like the Jaecoo. So camera wise, you can have 3D camera, you can have wide angle on the back. Okay, we'll go to a place where we can actually do a proper review of the car. So Vera again. Hi Vera. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, what mode are we in?
Normal mode entered.
Okay, we are in normal mode. Okay. Fairly responsive. Same power rating as the Jaecoo. Let's try the horn. Oh, BMW horn, boy. Look at the motorbike. Okay, I'm going back. Motorbike, scary. So you have to depress the brake a bit harder to get more grip out of it. Let's check out the... Oh, too bad. So it has the same ADAS setting as the Jaecoo J7. So actually both cars almost share the same everything lah, except the interior, the dashboard is slightly different. Yeah, otherwise, but I still prefer the calibration of the Jaecoo J7's accelerator pedal and also the brake pedals. So that makes for a bit of larger difference, yeah. So sun is up. Let's wear our sunglasses. Very easy to drive. Material up here is quite premium, but the premiumness, yeah, the premiumness feel, Jaecoo J7 wins lah, still wins, despite having this big Omoda C9 kind of screen here. But Jaecoo J7 still wins in terms of that premiumness feel, if you get what I mean. Yeah, you get what I mean. So okay, we can't go fast. We have to go to the left. Oh no. Okay, check out the cameras if you can see. I hope you can. Very nice. It tells you all the cars are surrounding you, left, right, front and back. You can see. So that was the blind spot alert, rear cross traffic alert. Blind spot warning lah. What am I talking about? Yeah. You can feel that this car is a little bit more rattly. Some things inside the glove box or whatever, but still the compactness, the build quality, Jaecoo wins. And of course this car is fairly dated. This car is quite old lah. Yeah, I would say this car is much older than the J7 that I'm driving, because this car has already clocked up, a test drive car has already clocked 5,300 kilometers, whereas that test drive car, the J7 that I was driving just now, only had 800 kilometers on it. So it's very new. So this is not so new. For a test drive car to have gone 5,000 kilometers, basically you have already been probably a year or so or more. Yeah. So as you know, test drive car, everybody who gets the car will trash the car. It's a very good what do you call it? Good way to come and review a test drive car, because you can see after all the trashing, the condition of this car after all the trashing. I can hear some rattling here and there. Very soft, very soft, but there is. I'm very, very sensitive, very fussy. Let me check my mic. Yeah, my mic is on. Thank God. So our last hurrah. Last hurrah. Let's go for a high-speed hurrah. Okay, check out the handling on the fast corner. The car is quite composed on the fast corner. See, there is stature, there is presence on the road. The car in front can feel us coming. Okay, traffic jam on the right, so we're going to the left. Okay, let's do something interesting up front, Something interesting up front, but we will have to bear with the traffic jam on the way back. Do we want to do that? Probably not lah. I wanted to go up fast and make a U-turn back, but the jam on the right is not encouraging me to. So what I'm going to do is, Uncle is choosing to stay in the middle of the lane. Okay, so we'll go back here. Okay, I need ways to help. Chery Kepong, Chery Kepong.
Sorry, I don't understand.
You don't understand Chery Kepong, ah? Navigate Chery Kepong.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Chery Kepong.
I am listening.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Nonsense,
I don't know this yet. I have to learn it first.
I also don't know the way lah. Okay, never mind. If we go straight, we turn left, we should go back. So on a very nice new tarred road, very comfortable, but I would say the suspension setting for the Chery lose out slightly lah to the turn right to Kepong, lose out slightly to the Jaecoo J7. So that's why the Jaecoo J7 is priced slightly higher than this car. So beautiful, beautiful animation, beautiful camera angles. So you can see 2D, you can see up front, you can see up back. There's a lorry at the back. You can see the 3D. You can also see the 360. You can see all the left, right. What else can we do? Yeah, pretty amazing lah. So with all this, the Japanese cars, sayonara lah. Because I was speaking to somebody in the showroom earlier who was coming in to look at a car. He says, yeah, by sitting down, driver's seat, you see all the screen, you see the clarity, the high definition screens, and then you go look at the Japanese cars, yeah, hard plastic, left and right, and then price at 180,000 or what. You definitely will be turned off. Yeah. Position wise, the center console and the gear very well positioned, very well positioned. So we are going to the left. Hopefully we get to push the car a bit more. Okay, this versus the X50, this car wins lah in terms of the solidity of the build. Okay, this car is built much better. In terms of insulation, this car also wins. Also wins. Check out the high speed. As it goes through all these undulations. Yellow lines, these are very faded yellow lines, so you don't feel much. You can still hear it, but you don't feel much. Do I go left or do I go straight? Let me see. It's 5:30 now. I think I go straight. Maybe I go left. I don't know. Okay, since it's at traffic light, I can race Chery Kepong. Quickly. Chery Kepong. Yeah, you got it. And check this out, yeah.
Let's take Jalan Kuang Berdam 6, Jalan Kuang Gunung.
So you can actually place your phone this way. I found a very creative way.
Jalan Besar Kepong Kuala Lumpur.
And then
600 meters.
you can
Turn
cool
left on
your
Jalan
your phone. Just adjust, angle your aircon vents down. Is cooling the phone. So most of the time your phone running waves will be a bit hot. So now I found a way. So if you're buying the Tigo 7 Pro, this is the way. Of course, this car also has what? This car also has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay lah. Okay, I'm lazy to connect. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. So the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay is already another win for all the China cars, yeah, because with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, one kick, all the China cars, all the Japanese cars loses, yeah. I think that's about it. Let me try the sport mode.
Economic mode entered. Sports mode entered.
Okay, let me try the sports mode and then I give you some comment on the responsiveness. So seating position, do I like this seat? Yes, but I prefer the Jaecoo J7 seat. So if you are fat like me, old like me, you probably would enjoy the J7 seat better. Why? Because this one, does it have lumbar support? No, sorry, unfortunately no. This one doesn't have the lumbar support, but the J7 has. So with the lumbar support, you get very good posture and you can drive long distance.
Turn left.
Is it here? No. Okay, let's go through the hump a bit faster. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall. Dung, dung. Okay, not too bad. Yellow lines. Okay, these are thicker yellow lines. You can feel it. The car hops slightly. The car hops slightly, but you can feel it. Oh, I turn left
Turn
here.
left on Jalan Ambon 4.
I'm sorry, Honda Civic, but he's going very slow.
In 200 meters. Turn right on Jalan Ambon Kanan 2.
Okay, visibility is very good. Your driving position is also quite commanding. Yeah, going through all these very faint yellow lines, very smooth humps, non-issue lah, non-issue. In sports mode,
Turn right on Jalan Ambon Kanan 2.
in sports mode, the throttle response is much more sensitive. Yeah, but it's not so
In 200
aggressive
meters.
that you get
Turn
that
left on Jalan 3/33A.
the jerking or juddering feeling. Yeah. Okay, let me brake. Nice. One hop and then one rebound. That's it.
Turn left on Jalan 3/33A.
And left. Okay. Okay, uphill.
In
Power.
100 meters. Turn right on Jalan Prima 10.
Beautiful.
Then turn left.
Okay, because this is in sports mode. I don't quite like the China car sports mode because it's not
Turn right on Jalan
the delivery
Prima
of the sports mode is
10. Then
not
turn left
linear.
on Jalan Kepong.
It's a bit jerky when I really push on it. So I rather go drive.
Normal mode entered.
Yeah, and I rather go driving in the normal mode. Okay, let's go. Whoo, did we just spin the wheel?
Turn left on Jalan Kepong.
Okay, we're back.
In 1.3 kilometers. Stay to the left.
Okay, if you're a tall guy like me, you may not, or you will see partially the information on the time and the tachometer because your sitting angle is quite high. So if I were to sit a bit lower, then I can see the full screen. So just now the previous person seated a bit higher, so the seat angle was like that. So now it's okay. Now it's okay. So if you're coming from an old HRV, you're coming from an old Proton X70, you're coming from an old Subaru XV, old Nissan Almera, Toyota Vios, Honda City, Auza, those kind of personas, this would be a good upgrade. Okay, if this is a bit too costly, you can go for the Chery Omoda 5, but you may have a bit of a shadow with the car. So if you don't want, then you will go for this. This is 123,000. Yeah, the J7 is 148,000. That was the all-wheel drive. If the front-wheel drive, similar to this car, is at 138. 138. So again, you have the Jaecoo J7 front-wheel drive at 138. The all-wheel drive that I'm driving is 148. So that's why this car feels a bit hollow, because this doesn't come with the all-wheel drive system. The one that we are driving just now had all-wheel drive, so that car is a bit more more weighty lah, weighty. What is this guy trying to do? Aneh. So, yeah, if you drive the J7 front-wheel drive, the car feels a bit lighter and a bit more powerful because the car has got less weight without the all-wheel drive system, and $10,000 cheaper. So if you do not have the need for the all-wheel drive system, you're
In
not
300
always
meters. Stay to the left.
you're not always on slippery roads. You are not always in a dangerous situation, whether you are climbing up the mountains, you are going through floods or whatever. Then you can just go opt for the J7 front wheel drive, which is similar to this car, but the
Stay to the
J7
left.
is 138. This is 123. Yeah,
In
and
300
I'm sure
meters. Turn right on Jalan Besar Kepong.
I'm sure being an old car, the Tigo 7 will have some discount. So call the number at the description below. Wow, so this car, this review, this video has got so many numbers. You got the Jaecoo numbers, Jaecoo numbers, you have the Chery numbers. Yeah, so call relevant people. So do I like this car? I would say yes. Okay, if I'm currently driving an Ativa, I come to this car, it's an upgrade for me. Yeah, enjoy this car versus the Ativa, versus the Subaru XV, versus the old Honda HR-V, because of the technology, because of the, what do you call it, the design here and up front, at the back, exterior and interior, because of the ADAS. Yes, so this is an upgrade if you're coming from cars like that, anything below the old HR-V lah. So if you are from a CR-V, old CR-V, if you come to this car, will you enjoy it? You will still enjoy it because you have all these new technologies. What it doesn't have versus the J7 is it doesn't have heads-up display. This one does not have heads-up display. That's why the J7 is a bit more expensive, because it comes with heads-up display, it comes with all-wheel drive system. If you take the front-wheel drive, you will still have the heads-up display, but you do not have the lumbar support. Yeah, lumbar support adjustment for oldies like us is a must.
Turn right on Jalan Besar Kepong.
It's a must. Okay, braking, you brake hard, you get what you want. Yeah, space wise, this and the Jaecoo almost similar, but Jaecoo has slightly better headroom and slightly better leg room. I do not know how they, what do you call it, how they design the car, but if you see my review for the Jaecoo, you realize that the Jaecoo has got slightly better headroom and leg room. Yeah. Otherwise, the engine performance pickup is tuned slightly lesser lah, less responsive versus the Jaecoo. So if you were to tell me money is no issue, pick a car, I'll pick the J7. Yeah, but if you tell me money is an issue, whether I go for J7 or this car, then I will go for this car lah. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. So you see the throttle response is slightly sluggish versus the J7.
Meters.
In normal mode, yeah, normal mode.
Jaecoo 53. Then turn left.
And the suspension is
Turn
also
left.
a little
Then
bit,
turn left on Jalan Desa Jaya 53.
it may have the same
Turn left on
suspension,
Jalan Desa Jaya
but the setting
53.
is definitely different.
Then turn right on Jalan Desa Jaya 54.
Definitely different. And of course, this is an older car. So the
Turn
newer
right on
suspension
Jalan Desa
always
Jaya
feels
54.
much more compact and more sturdier.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay, I've arrived. So I have to take out the code. Just give me a moment. Let me just take out the code. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, check out the front. If you can't really see, what you want is you want the You want the front camera. There's a pole in front, see? So I can see how close I am to the pole. So the red line is your car. So don't test the pole, but you want to see where we are at. So we're very close to the pole. So the 360 will give you a view of the pole as well. Yeah. So you have this much distance. That's enough lah. We are parked. Look at how badly I parked, but I'm still within the red box. Yeah, the red box. So that's it. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. So this is the Tigo 7 Pro versus the Jaecoo J7. Review will come shortly. I don't know whether I merged the videos together, but this is the end of the Tigo 7 Pro test drive in review versus the Jaecoo J7, yeah, which shares the same chassis and same engine, but the calibration of the suspension, the throttle, and probably the brakes are different. Okay, differently. So see you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.